What's up, everybody? Welcome back. It's been a minute since I've seen you guys. I'm out to my buddy's place right now. We're pulling in. He just bought some awesome hound dogs, and he said they'll pretty much chase treat a lion, coon, bobcat, pretty much whatever you put them on. They won't chase deer, cows, or pigs, but we're coming out here, maybe get something treed. I love running behind hounds, so especially in Texas. I've never really done it in Texas besides the rabbit hunting. And I think I've gone coon hunting with dogs once or twice, but never on YouTube, never filmed it. So I think it'd be pretty cool for y'all to see. And hope you guys enjoy stuff like this. But at the classic all week last week, didn't get anything really super exciting. So I saved you guys from a little bit of bass fishing boringness. But it was a good time. It was fun meeting all you guys that were at the classic that came up and said hi and took pictures and stuff. I had a blast. But we are back home. So we're gonna hang out here tonight and maybe get something treed. Maybe do another coon catch, clean and cook. It's been a while. Maybe get a bobcat. That'd be sweet to get a bobcat. But stay tuned, have fun, and hope we get something down. Maybe even a pig. We got the thermals with us. I got the Air Force paired with a thermal, and then I got a 223 also paired with a thermal. So we're just gonna hang out here for a little while and see what happens. Stay tuned.
Where were you rolling, Charlie?
Hey, puppies.
They come up for the collars. I like that. Piggy's got a collar. Let's see if Charlie's. Show info.
Get them Texas dogs some water.
This is Galinda water.
What you got?
Ruger 22 single 6. My mama bought it for me when I was 12 years old. I told her I'd kill more stuff if she bought me this gun, and I have. I leave the open hole over the barrel, even though they say it can't happen. I just still want to be sure. So we're there.
We're ready. Time to let the hounds loose. How does that feel to hear your dogs work?
Concerned. I don't know what they're barking at.
Smoke them! Smoke them! Get them, Smoke! Get them, boy! Get them! Come on, baby.
All right.
Get him! There's a beaver. You're right, look.
Yeah.
Gotta get me some ticks.
I don't have their tree mode on, but they ain't treed. I'm trying.
Well, guys, we didn't get home till 2 o'clock in the morning last night. Never ended up treeing anything, just chasing dogs all night. But we woke up this morning and I've decided that our pond behind the house, we're gonna completely revamp that pond and grow some giants. So I don't know what I want to do yet. Either catfish, well, we might have a mix of everything, but I don't know if crappie can live in there, but crappie, catfish, and bass, obviously. We have bass in there right now and a few little tiny nasty mud cats. But we're going to the hardware store right now. I'm gonna grab some worms. I'm gonna take rider fish and see what we can catch out of there, and maybe eat some bass that we have to cull. But if not, I have elk steaks set out. So stay tuned. Ryder, you ready? We got worms and bobbers. I don't have any bobbers. Let's go see what we can catch. Well, Ryder's back there about to fall asleep. So it's It's almost his nap time, but the pond is full, looking good. And we gotta get this hayed because this grass is way too tall back here. It's so tall, it's doing all the sensors off in the car. Alright. Oh, there's a huge bass right here. Just sitting on top of this piece of wood. He's right there. There is a lot more little bass in here than I thought. I thought I had got a lot of them out a couple years ago, but they just kept on coming. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to, bless you. I don't know if I'm really gonna be able to catch a whole lot of bass doing this, but look at them all, they're just sitting here. Oh my gosh, that's a huge catfish. Golly. He just gulped it down. That is a giant, I've never seen a catfish in here this big. But there's little bass everywhere. Huh. We may have to do a little series of videos out here. There you go.
Aw.
Huh?
Got off. Look right there.
Back out in the deep. There's that big catfish. He's going for it. Oh, I got something else on. Big old bluegill. I know where I can get my trot line bait, but these guys right here are staying in here because I want to feed the bass. I want the bass to have plenty of food, which it seems like they do.
Wow, right
Oh guys, I had no idea that there was this many bass that need to be taken out of here, so we're gonna save culling the bass for another day. Maybe we can get some kids out here, try to catch a bunch of bass in a day and then do a big fish fry. But we're gonna cook some elk steaks for lunch. But I'm gonna keep fishing. I wanna try to catch this catfish and show you guys how big this thing is. Because I've never seen a catfish this big in my pond. I really only caught 1 or 2 catfish in here, but they were like tiny little mud cats. Bluegill are hungry. Perch.
Noah? That is the size we want to take out of here. But like I said, we're going to save it for another day where we can come and take a bunch out. As many as possible. Alright guys, we're cooking 8 elk steaks for lunch. Right here I got some sliced carrots, fresh carrots, organic carrots, salt, pepper, rosemary, a little bit of butter. We got a spider web on the lens. A little bit of butter and a little bit of olive oil. Over here we got our pan heating up. Got some elk steaks over here. We got critter glitter red, salt, pepper, rosemary. So I'm gonna season all these. I'm not gonna cook all these. I'm just gonna cook 2 for us for lunch, for me and Angel. Maybe leave a little piece with no seasoning for Ryder. We blend it up and give it to him. So if y'all want to see more stuff like that we feed our baby, we feed him all the wild game that we eat. Okay, not like skunk and stuff like that, but deer, elk, turkey, all the fish that we catch. But y'all can go check her Instagram out. She puts it on her story. So I'm gonna season these up, and what we don't eat and what I don't cook for Ryder, I'm gonna vacuum seal them, and all that seasoning will get locked in while they're being frozen again. The salt, this is really coarse salt, so I don't put a whole lot. It's like some organic, it's called real salt. Some pepper. I guess I should have rosemary. And this rosemary you can put in while you're cooking it, or you can do it now like I am. It's really good when you let it, when you vacuum seal it with the rosemary in there, it really soaks up the flavor. And then we're just gonna do a little bit of critter glitter red. Alright guys, so all you gotta do for this, you can add garlic and all that stuff, but I just do simple. I just make it simple on me, and it still tastes amazing even without garlic and onion and all that stuff. Just a quick lunch. So you want butter, a little bit of olive oil. We've been using this avocado oil, and seems to work pretty good. We're going to leave this one for Ryder. Basically, these steaks are so thin. These aren't like big elk steaks like I normally cook. Like they're not backstrap steaks, but literally like 1 minute to sear on each side, then let it rest for 10 minutes, and it'll cook all the way to medium rare, and it is amazing. These steaks are done. We're gonna let them sit for about 10 minutes. They feel tender, but we got that nice crust on them from the oil and the butter. It's gonna be good. And these carrots are done. We'll plate these and eat them over the steak. Well, those carrots, that's probably my favorite way to eat carrots. Let's cut into this guy. Perfect, medium rare. See what it tastes like. 1 out of 10 freshly cooked elk steak. A little chewy. It's always hard to tell when you know it's not backstrap what cut of meat it really is. So you never expect it to be super chewy or super tender. But it's pretty good. Not as good as backstrap or tenderloin, but I'll give it like a 7-1 for elk steaks. Not the best, but it is my favorite way to cook elk steaks. So yeah, pretty good. Well, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thought we were gonna get it done with the dogs last night, but it didn't happen. So we're gonna enjoy our meal. Stay tuned for the next one. We are going offshore very soon, so hopefully we go catch some big fish. But stay tuned, hit that subscribe button, hit the thumbs up, and remember, eat good.